What's up? 3 months sober, 92 days. Hell yeah. Today was tough. My urges. I'm working on my patience, money stress. I'm not good with saving money. Now I just eat. I've gained so much weight. I'm celebrating 3 months sober of McDonald's, and they can't find a DoorDasher, so it's probably gonna be cold and make me feel even worse. But that's my biggest thing right now is trying to break the routine, break the habit of spending money, because that obviously leads to a lot of stress. My mom likes to remind me, like, I've had every opportunity to have a lot of money, but obviously addiction and stuff like that ruined that. I mean, I ruined it, but because I had a lot of money from work and stuff, complete 180. But I've always worked overtime. Even when I had a lot of money, I had over 25K before I was 23, all from work. Yeah. Now I don't even have $25. I kept trying to find goals like get a car, but I'm not ready to get a car because I'm afraid I'll drive to a bar, sports bar, or whatever, and drink and drive, and next DUI would be a felony. Plus, I don't want to put innocent people at danger or myself. So at least I'm aware of that. And the vacation, like I want to go to Hawaii. I don't feel like those environments. I feel like it'd be a risk. So I don't know. I just want to save money. Just, life happens. Anything could happen to where you don't have a choice and have to spend all your money. Obviously, like back surgery, whatever. I'm in so much debt, but like I am proud. I'll say this, that I'm paying a lot of things off. With my disability checks, whatever, which they aren't much, but still it's better than nothing. So in that regard, I'm glad on that, but I could definitely have more paid off if I wasn't spending my money stupidly, but progress kinda. Just gotta be patient. This could take years, to fix or solve, but I'm not gonna give up. Just gotta be patient. I think the hardest thing about being sober is dealing with myself, being in here, especially with all this free time, not working, not doing anything. I'm getting way too comfortable being by myself. So anytime I do go out, around people and stuff, I have panic attacks inside. I'm just shaking, and it's like going back to work. I mean, I already know it's gonna be miserable in 100 different ways, but especially that being around people, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I don't know when I'm going back. As of now, I'm off till October 5th. I see my surgeon October 1st, and then we're gonna decide if I'm ready or not. From everyone I've talked to, they've all said no, don't go back that early. Especially there's 3 people at work that had the same surgery. They're off, all of them, 6 months plus. One went back early, or not early, he went back after 4 months, and he's a leader, so he don't do labor work as much, and he collapsed and was out a whole year. So I have that. I'm glad we ran into each other a week before I got put on leave. So I'm gonna talk to my surgeon about that. I wish the appointment was not so close, because if I do have to be out longer, I gotta call work, I gotta call this, I gotta do all this stuff. So that whole day is gonna be stressful. And my appointment's at 2, so a lot of things close at 5. I don't think either one work. I know work does. I work night shift, but we got a new HR person, so we don't know each other. So I could call different shift. I might do that, but in this building, I'm sure they have the 8 to 5 kind of hours. I don't know. I future stress, and the whole, especially the money thing. I don't know. I hope I get it figured out before I go back to work. Just that way, I'm already have a routine of saving money, and now I get that work overtime money. The other day, I did run into someone from work. I talked to 5 people, so luckily he's one of those 5. He's like, oh, we have the overtime shift. I was like, I do not want to hear about that because like I love overtime money. Like, and I love the overtime shift because there's like 5 of us. I love working with no one. I'm weird. Like like when I got thrown into isolation jail after I got out, whoever was in there 7 days, I was like, dude, that was so awesome. Whoever, like, you're not the only person we've ever heard say that. And the last time I was in jail, I was in there 6 months. I was in isolation the whole 6 months. Not isolation, but I was in a medical cell. I don't know how I got that. Of course, people was like, oh, PC or snitch or something like that. No. It was more I was on watch for trying to end it or whatever. And then I was pretty close with the caseworker person in jail. That makes sense. So it just worked out. Because isolation you get nothing, but medical cell you get your own TV, shower, phone. It's pretty good. It's like a vacation until you get out of jail. Especially misdemeanors, it was $110 a day, so it was not cheap. It was not free. I lost so much weight. Now I think right now I'm the fattest I've ever been in my life. They said it was like 245 to 250. I never thought it'd be 250 pounds. I'm gonna say I'm not, because it was like, it did 7 pounds, it did the other one, it was 111. She had to look on the back of her car, she's like, oh, I think you're like 240, 250. I was like, let's go with 240 something. So, obviously, spent all my money on food. That's another thing I'll work on. Going outside more, I just get so much anxiety, but I don't know how to deal with anxiety because I was always dependent on drugs or alcohol or gambling. Now I'm like, I don't know what to do. I have certain routines, but like, I need new ones, like, because I'm not gonna want to play fun games or watch a movie all the time. So, like, I felt that today. Luckily, I was tired and just slept all day. That my sleep schedule is so off. Ever since my surgery, I keep switching my pills and stuff. But I've always been a night owl anyways. Like, I work nights, so it's not too off. But I'll sleep like 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. or something like that. I see all my missed phone calls, all this scam people and stuff. I was like, damn, 100 missed calls. Like, I've changed my number 100 times, but I was in so much debt that, all those loans and stuff for gambling. Yeah, this is me ranting. Apparently it's 8 minutes. Point is, like McDonald's is still dude, it's gonna be so cold. Hopefully they keep in the heater thing. I actually worked at McDonald's 2 or 3 years ago when I was in rehab. Wasn't bad. It just, working in high school just sucked. They all thought I was dumb, which it was weird to see adult men hitting on them. I was like, dude, that's not cool or funny, or it's weird. Like movies you watch, like Pineapple Express or Days of Confused and stuff. I'm like, ha, dating a high school girl. It's not cool or funny, but anyways, I almost gave in that temptation. I have a streak with that too. Hooking up, whatever you want to call it, dating. But once again, I'm just like, no, it's like my body shuts down. I just passed out. I was like, nope, and then I ended up blocking that person. Like, can't do it, man. But we're working on your order. It's been like an hour. Oh well. Anyways, 3 months sober. 8 more days to 100. Yeah. I'm glad like that stuff's not on my mind as much as the gambling, money kind of thing, more than the drinking, which is kind of surprising. But freaking Keno, dude. I like get shaky if I think about it too long. It's like I have withdrawals from gambling. Not even kidding. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.